ചെയ്തത്. Are you in Africa or part of the diaspora in Canada, USA, Europe, and beyond, and you've been thinking of starting your sourcing business from China? This message is for you. Yes, you. I keep hearing this from you so many times, like, I want to start my sourcing. Honestly, I hear you, and I know that fear you have is very valid, because right now there are so many sourcing agents out there, and it's very hard for you to know who's real and who's there to get your money and then just ghost you and disappear. And that's exactly why I'm hosting this completely free masterclass starting August 1st, where I'm going to walk you through step by step, exactly how to source from China the right way, safely, confidently, no scams, no guesswork. And if you want in, join our community somewhere on the link provided in this video. And that's exactly where I'll be dropping details before we go live. So join our community and let's get you started the right way. Are you in Africa or part of the diaspora in Canada, USA, Europe, and beyond, and you've been thinking of starting your sourcing business from China? This message is for you. Yes, you. I keep hearing this from you so many times, like, I want to start my sourcing business from China, but I don't know where to start. Honestly, I hear you, and I know that fear you have is very valid, because right now there are so many sourcing agents out there, and it's very hard for you to know who's real and who's there to get your money and then just ghost you and disappear. And that's exactly why I'm hosting this completely free masterclass starting August 1st, where I'm going to walk you through step by step, exactly how to source from China the right way, safely, confidently, no scams, no guesswork. And if you want in, join our community somewhere on the link provided in this video. And that's exactly where I'll be dropping details before we go live. So join our community and let's get you started the right way. Are you in Africa or part of the diaspora in Canada, USA, Europe, and beyond, and you've been thinking of starting your sourcing business from China? This message is for you. Yes, you. I keep hearing this from you so many times, like, I want to start my sourcing business from China, but I don't know where to start. Honestly, I hear you, and I know that fear you have is very valid, because right now there are so many sourcing agents out there, and it's very hard for you to know who's real and who's there to get your money and then just ghost you and disappear. And that's exactly why I'm hosting this completely free masterclass starting August 1st, where I'm going to walk you through step by step, exactly how to source from China the right way, safely, confidently, no scams, no guesswork. And if you want in, join our community somewhere on the link provided in this video. And that's exactly where I'll be dropping details before we go live. So join our community and let's get you started the right way. Are you in Africa or part of the diaspora in Canada, USA, Europe, and beyond, and you've been thinking of starting your sourcing business from China? This message is for you. Yes, you. I keep hearing this from you so many times, like, I want to start my sourcing business from China, but I don't know where to start. Honestly, I hear you, and I know that fear you have is very valid, because right now there are so many sourcing agents out there, and it's very hard for you to know who's real and who's there to get your money and then just ghost you and disappear. And that's exactly why I'm hosting this completely free masterclass starting August 1st, where I'm going to walk you through step by step, exactly how to source from China the right way, safely, confidently, no scams, no guesswork. And if you want in, join our community somewhere on the link provided in this video. And that's exactly where I'll be dropping details before we go live. So join our community and let's get you started the right way. Are you in Africa or part of the diaspora in Canada, USA, Europe, and beyond, and you've been thinking of starting your sourcing business from China? This message is for you. Yes, you. I keep hearing this from you so many times, like, I want to start my sourcing business from China, but I don't know where to start. Honestly, I hear you, and I know that fear you have is very valid, because right now there are so many sourcing agents out there, and it's very hard for you to know who's real and who's there to get your money and then just ghost you and disappear. And that's exactly why I'm hosting this completely free masterclass starting August 1st, where I'm going to walk you through step by step, exactly how to source from China the right way, safely, confidently, no scams, no guesswork. And if you want in, join our community somewhere on the link provided in this video. And that's exactly where I'll be dropping details before we go live. So join our community and let's get you started the right way. Are you in Africa or part of the diaspora in Canada, USA, Europe, and beyond, and you've been thinking of starting your sourcing business from China? This message is for you. Yes, you. I keep hearing this from you so many times, like, I want to start my sourcing business from China, but I don't know where to start. Honestly, I hear you, and I know that fear you have is very valid, because right now there are so many sourcing agents out there, and it's very hard for you to know who's real and who's there to get your money and then just ghost you and disappear. And that's exactly why I'm hosting this completely free masterclass starting August 1st, where I'm going to walk you through step by step, exactly how to source from China the right way, safely, confidently, no scams, no guesswork. And if you want in, join our community somewhere on the link provided in this video. And that's exactly where I'll be dropping details before we go live. So join our community and let's get you started the right way. All right, I think it's time for us to go live. We've waited for so long. We've waited already, and it's time for us to go live. We are already a little bit late, and I want to say thank you for all those who have waited patiently right up to this time. Thank you all. I think it's time for us to go live. All right. Hello everyone and welcome. Can you all hear me? If you can help me, if you can hear me, please try to type it in the comment section and say okay if you can hear me in the comment section. Please type okay if you can hear me in the comment section. So yes, I promised a masterclass today, and all right, I see Solange, you're welcome. Yes, so I see many people joining already. That's great. That's great. Okay, so please, you're welcome to our live masterclass today. You're all welcome to our live masterclass, and in this class today we are going to be going through the 7 steps of importation from China. So I think it's a very wonderful class for all those who are trying, or all those who want to start their importation journey, or those who want to explore the ecosystem that China offers in terms of manufacturing. So this is a good master class for you, because we're going to go through the steps, exactly how it works for us, like in our own business. So we're going to share the blueprint for you, so you can use in your own business. All right, so please everyone, if you can hear me, try to type exactly where you're logging in from, where you're watching from, and also don't forget to share the link for others to join. All right, I see people coming in from Cameroon. Madam Lauren, I see, who's that? Captain Helms from Shanghai, China. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. Welcome, Mr. Stephen. You're all welcome. Please share the link. Please share the link so that others can join, and let's continue. Wow, Essien Leather, you're welcome. Essien Leather from Douala, that's in Cameroon. You're welcome. You're welcome to this live. Let's keep sharing. Share so that others can join this live. All right, that's great. All right, I see people sending private chats. Please share in the comment section so that I can see directly. All right, please share type your reply in the comment section. So I can see directly on the board. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow, we already have people in the background joining. Okay, that's good. And for those who do not know me, my name is Kimby Christian, and I'm the founder of My African Development. And My African Development is here in China, and it's a full service and full sourcing consultancy firm dedicated we are dedicated in helping African entrepreneurs, and also those in the diaspora, let's say in the USA, Canada, and Europe, who want to really explore the ecosystems offered by China in terms of manufacturing and products, products of good quality and also moderate prices. So yeah, those are the services that my African development offer. I see other people joining. Madam Nalova from Cameroon. You're welcome, madam. That's great. You're all welcome. Welcome. Great. All right, keep sharing so that other people can join. Great. So, like I said, today I believe we're going to learn one of the most important lessons, for anyone who really wants to successfully import products from China. And we've already started with our engagement, people sharing and others joining. That is great. Thanks already. If you can hear me, please type an OK in the comment section. In the comment section, type OK. Madam Letui from Nairobi. Okay. Goa Lisa from Dubai. You're all welcome. I see so many people joining. Wow, that's great. Oh, Jaden, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Oh, great. All right. That's good. Perfect then. Perfect. Asong Yannick, Madinita, Essien, Lada, Solange, you're all welcome. All right. So while we're waiting for others to join, I would like to say this. As an African, when I walk down the streets of many African countries, I see that us Africans, we are similar in so many ways. Yes, we are really similar in so many ways. And the challenges that we face, I don't know if you are in Douala, like I see someone from, Babila, Joska, you're welcome. Can you tell us where you're watching from, sir? Babila, Asong, Yannick, can you share where you're watching from? Thank you. Yes, like I was saying, I say for most African countries, I don't know if you're in Lagos, Nigeria, or Nairobi, Kenya, or Douala from Cameroon, we are all the same, Africans. We face similar challenges. And challenges like in terms of electricity issue. If it's not electricity issue, then it is the issue of maybe garbage mismanagement in urban cities, or if it's not that, you also have maybe infrastructure issues. So these are challenges that are in Africa, and I can say in most African countries, or maybe the list can go on and on. It can also be maybe poor health care and maybe workers lacking professional tools, maybe to skill their jobs or to skill. Asong Yannick, wow, all right. You're all welcome. Yeah, so maybe workers lacking professional tools to scale their work, and more. You can add more to the list, more and more. And if you notice, these are real problems in our society. These are real problems and real challenges in our society, and they need people to come out with real solutions. People like you and me having this masterclass today, we need to come up with solutions to resolve these real problems that are facing our communities. Yes, and so there is something that I learned once from one of my mentors. He said to me, Kimbi, let me see, others, Joska, please write in the comment section so I can see that directly. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so while we're waiting, I'm telling this while waiting for others to join us. Okay. So he said to me, Kobe, Kimby, where you see so many problems that have to be fixed or have to be resolved, if you go to that place, I tell you, there is a lot of business opportunities. And when I think about that, he wasn't wrong. Because right now, all across Africa, all of these struggles that I have mentioned, yes, like sometimes we can see the like hardships, but real entrepreneurs, people who know how to build long-term businesses, they see this differently. They see this as opportunities. They see this like a demand that people are not willing to deliver, and so they can really leverage on these challenges and make profits from it. So yeah, and I would like to bring up our PowerPoint so we can work with our PowerPoint from here. Okay. All right, so yeah, these are the problems I just mentioned. If it's not, can you see the screen? If you can see the screen also, you can mention in the comment section that okay. You can mention okay in the comment section if you can see my screen. Mention okay in the comment section if you can see the PowerPoint. All right. Okay. Okay, Madini, you need to try again. All right, I see everyone saying, okay, Madini, you try again. I need to switch so I come back to check the messages. Can you see it now, Madini? Can you see it? All right, I just give some few minutes for everyone to join and confirm with me that they can see the live PowerPoint. No, sir. Okay. All right, I'll try to add it on stage here. Is it okay now? Can you see the PowerPoint? Why is that so? Is it okay now? All right, if it's not yet, okay. Babila just confirm. All right, that is good. Okay. Can see Jaden. Why is that so? I see. Okay, just try to refresh your page. Can see. Try to refresh your page and try to maybe a small technical fault. All right, if you can see, just mention. Yes, sir. All right. So Jadon, try to refresh your page and try again, because the PowerPoint is here on the display. All right, just give another few seconds for those who are finding difficulties to connect before we move on. All right, that's great. Asonia Nick. Okay, perfect. If you can see, then that's good. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on. So here are some of the challenges that I have mentioned already that we face in most countries around Africa, and we have electricity issue, we have garbage mismanagement or infrastructure, or poor healthcare, and maybe lack of proper tools by workers and high unemployment. So I want someone, or I want you to comment there in the comment section and tell me exactly which of these do you witness firsthand in your own local community. Yes, you can choose. Maybe you don't have to type. You can choose maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can choose by numbers. Yeah, you can choose by numbers. You can type a number, maybe number 1, number 2, or number 3, 4, 5, or 6. Yes, so you can choose a number. So which of these do you really witness firsthand in your own local community? Wow, that's great. Babila Joska, number 2, that's poor garbage mismanagement. Thank you, that's great. All right, let's see. I'm waiting for others to type a number. Which of these challenges we mentioned, which of these challenges do you really witness firsthand in your community daily? We can type a number 1 to 6. I'm reading every response. Please share, type in your response. Great. Asonia make number 2. I see a lot of 2s coming in. All right, that's garbage mismanagement. All right. Oh, Madini says oh. Okay, number 2, ASEAN leader. All right, that's great. Okay, so a lot of 2s coming in. Okay. All right, so I guess okay, so 2 is winning. If 2 is winning, then we move on. Great, great. All right, so yes, as you see, this okay. All right, 10 more seconds. If we don't have any other reply, any other number, then we continue. Yeah, I see lots of number 2s popping up, and I think most of these people said number 2. Can I say they are from Cameroon, Douala? Okay, because you see, the truth is, most people often look at these issues and they just get discouraged. They just get discouraged, like they look at the struggle and then they stop there. But real entrepreneurs, real investors, or people who are serious about building long-term businesses, like I said, they see this differently. They see a gap. They see a gap in services that people are not ready to deliver, and they leverage on this kind of challenge that we are seeing. Oh yes, Babla is saying yes, he's from Douala. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Yeah, so there is a gap here, and business people can leverage on this by maybe the garbage or the trash that is in the city. How about this trash is maybe recycled? If it's recycled, you already know how the environment can be clean, and also maybe you can make, even like, take for example plastic recycling. You can make a lot of money from that. So yes, this is the kind of opportunity, or this is the kind of way people see opportunities in places that we see challenges. All right. Oh, I see Stanis and Lay. Please write in the comment section. Be writing in the private. I cannot see. Please write in the comment section. Oh, Lay says number 6. Number 6, that's unemployment. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, like, for example, I want to take a situation where Again, guys, please write in the comment section. Don't write in the private chat. I will not see it directly. Okay, we move on. All right. What I'm saying is another thing that I want to say is most of us, when we see these issues in our communities, we always tend to say it's the government's problem. And yes, it's the government's problem. I'm not saying it's not. It's the government's responsibility to make sure that our lives are okay. But one thing is sure, the government response to most of these needs are very slow, always very slow. And the market is not slow. The needs of the people is not slow. People need goods and people need services instantly. Okay, Jaden says it's okay. You can see now. All right, yes. I'm saying the response of our government usually it's slow, but the response of the people is not slow. People need goods and services like instantly or immediately whenever there is a challenge. They need response. I take, for example, you are living in a neighborhood, for example, and the transformer in that neighborhood, let's say it gets bad or it's destroyed, and it's for about 2 weeks now, it's not restored, so people don't have electricity for like 2 weeks. What do you think will be the immediate response of the people in that neighborhood? You can type your answer, just say anything. What would the people do? I give just 10 seconds for that, we move on. If you can type anything, it's okay. So what would be the immediate response of the people in a community where their transformer is destroyed and they have no electricity and it's like 2 weeks, the government has not responded to their needs? What would be the immediate reaction of the people? All right, so I go with my own suggestions. For most people, they will switch directly. They will switch directly to looking for maybe rechargeable devices like maybe solar lamps, batteries, storage devices, rechargeable torches, just to keep their families going, and they cannot stay out of darkness. They cannot stay in darkness for so long. They need these devices. They will switch maybe to solar, and so you see the people are switching to another kind of product, and a business person at that time is making money from the people. So it goes like so there at that moment there is a window for a business person to make profit if you accept it. Thank you, Madini. Thank you. They will get mad and blame the government. And if they blame the government, how do they get their electricity? How do they solve their blackout issue? How do they live in their homes? Do they live in darkness forever? So I am saying they will look for alternative, Madame Nolova, if I pronounce that well. They will look for alternatives, and the alternatives will usually be maybe storage devices and solar and rechargeable devices, so that they cannot stay in darkness forever. So that's exactly how it happens. And at that moment, when they are doing that, switching to another alternative, that is a business person making more money at that time. So that is how business people they look at that is how business people they look for their own products. Okay, let's continue. Let's go to our next slide. All right. So for me, usually I connect with most of our clients, most of our clients, be it across Africa, be it in the diaspora, in USA, in Europe, and in Canada. I connect with them, and I see many people who are really keen about these issues that we have mentioned. They want to resolve some of these issues. You know, they're looking for ways to resolve all of these, some of these issues. But again, uh, they get issues because most of them, they want to source or maybe explore the opportunities that are in China in terms of buying of products, in terms of manufacturing, and sometimes they get stuck, you know, because they don't know where to go, who to trust. Because right now there are so many sourcing agents, you know, there are so many sourcing agents, and you cannot tell who is real and who is there just to lie to you or maybe take your money and disappear. So tell me in the comment section. You can just type one word: trust. Tell me in the comment section if you've ever thought of importing from China, but at the same time you're scared of being scammed, or you're scared of getting low quality products. If you ever experienced that, or if you ever thought about that, if you ever felt that way, you can type in the comment section. You can type trust in the comment section. You can type trust in the comment section. Yes, I'm saying if you've ever thought of importing products from China, and you get scared, you know, you're scared of importing the wrong products, low quality, or maybe get scammed by someone from China, you can type trust. Wow, that's good. I see Essien, I see Asong Nolova, very good. Babila, very good, very good. So that's great. All right. 5 more seconds for others to type in their response. So you can type trust if you ever experience this. Okay, so the truth is, I completely understand. I completely understand your fear. You know, like I said, there are so many sourcing agents right now, and it's very difficult for you to see, for you to know who's real or who's there just to exploit you and maybe make your money disappear. And that is the purpose for this masterclass. The purpose of this masterclass is for you to understand how to source from China, you know, confidently, with no scams and stress-free. Yes, so that is the purpose of this masterclass, and we're going to go through this step by step together. And another thing is, I have attended so many seminars at the same time. I attended so many seminars in other areas of Africa where people are making a fortune for themselves, you know, inviting people to train them how to maybe source from China, which is a good thing. But personally, I think it's something that you can do it. I think you can do it if you are very intentional. If you're very intentional about what you want to do, I think it's something you can do if you have the blueprint and you can follow it step by step. So yeah, it's possible. That's why I said, okay, I need to share my experience, share what we use for our business so that it can work for your own business. You. Very good, very good. Thank you, Jaden. Very good, very good. Yes, and at that time, the generator and the solar panels business people, they will be making money. Yeah, so I'm saying um, people are inviting groups of people to train them on how to source from China, you know, and it's a very good thing they're doing. But personally, I think It's something that people can do by themselves, especially if they are intentional about what they want to do. If you have a blueprint, that you can follow step by step to understand the system of importing from China, I believe you can do it by yourself. And that's exactly what I want you to get at the end of this masterclass. And we have experienced so many people who ask, then why are you doing this? We're doing this because we've experienced this so many times firsthand. We believe that African entrepreneurs, they deserve to access, the global supply chain, without fear, without any confusion, and without getting scammed. Like I see so many people mentioning that, yes, they have thought about it sometime to import from China, but they get scared of being scammed or something. Oh, we can read what our brother Mr. Asom is saying. He's saying, I wanted an ice cream last year from China, but I later left discouraged, not because of the money, but because of lack of importation collage. All right, that is good. That's a good experience. Thanks for sharing that with us, Mr. Asom. Okay, we'll come back to that later. Yeah, and that is it. That's exactly what we are saying here. You see, we have too many of our people, they have lost money because they didn't have the right places. They didn't have the right information, like Mr. Aso. If he had the right information or the right people to connect with, I think he would have started his ice cream business already. So we also have too many people, they gave up their dreams, because they didn't know whom to trust and how to start. And that is the reason that we are having this masterclass, to show you the steps to follow, to show you the system, so that you can have the blueprint and then you can adapt it to your own business and you can follow it step by step to tell your success story tomorrow. All right, we keep going. Let's continue. Let me see another comment coming in. A said letter says, a lot of us face problems. Okay, that is good. All right, that's good. So we continue. Let's continue. Nice. So I just want you to type in the comment section, just like I said, have you ever for once paid a consultant or maybe an agent before you felt that the money that you paid that agent for and the services, the value that you got from that, from the money you paid was not reasonable enough? You did not get enough from the money that you paid. Have you ever experienced that? Did you ever get that feeling? If you did, so just type a yes. You can type a yes. If you ever paid an agent or a consultant and at the end of the consultancy you did not get value, like you're evaluating your budget and you're evaluating their budget and the value, they are not on the same scale. Have you ever experienced that? You can type a yes in the comment section. I see more and more people coming in. Lady Zoe, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, I see Madini is saying that yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So, and all of these things that we mentioned, you see, this is why my African development is here. My African development is here for you. And we go through the whole process of importation, like finding, identifying a profitable product for you that can sell well in your own market or in your own local area. Also, we go through the process of verifying the right manufacturer, Yes, there are so many manufacturers out there, but not every manufacturer is a reliable manufacturer. So we go through the process of checking which one is trusted or which one is reliable so that we can purchase the right product for you. And also we do price negotiations and quality inspection. These two aspects of our business, we don't joke with them, we do not compromise with them because, okay, yeah, and especially for goods that are very delicate, we must go through. All right. Yeah, I was saying we go through the process of importation, and price negotiation and quality control is one of the aspects. And this aspect we do not compromise on. You know, we even go to the factory to make sure that the products that we import, we inspect them there at the factory even before they leave the factory to the port. That's how serious we take quality inspection. And finally, we do end-to-end logistic and shipping right up to your doorstep. Wow, I see. I use Alibaba. All right, this is good. I use Alibaba and I have been so disappointed. This is a very good one. We'll come to this one and we'll come to this. This is part of our second lesson. Very interesting. Thanks for that comment. Thanks for that comment, Isen Leda. Thanks for that comment. All right. So yes, in a nutshell, I like to say my African development is your boots on ground in China. So if in case you need something or you want to go through the process of importation, we are your boots on ground here in China. So yes, today let's dive in. Today I'm going to take you, oh, not that anymore. Many people complain they're not watching, they're not seeing this one. Many people complained already they are not seeing the PowerPoint, so we use it in this application. Yeah, so today I'm going to take you through this importation process. I'm going to take you through this masterclass step by step. Like I said, I'm going to introduce you to exactly what we use for our business, and it's going to be in a story form. It's going to be in a story form in a series. Today's lesson being our first episode, meaning you need to follow step by step so you can get more value from what we are doing, because each lesson comes from the previous one. All right, with that said, let's go. Now I want to ask you, here are some steps, here are some steps in the process of importation. We have shipping, we have customs, and we have right product. So which of these do you think is the most important? Actually, all of these steps are important, but which one do you think is the most important? You can type in the comment section. Maybe I say no, 1, 2, and 3. You can also type in the comment section. Yes, which one do you think is the most important? Very good, Asong Yannick. Thank you. Thank you. The customs. All right, great. Okay, I give another 10 seconds for more comments to come in before we continue. Wow, I see number 2. I see number 3. Okay, lots of number 3s coming on, and so it's a tie. 2 customs and 2 right product. All right, great. All right, I want you to keep that answer. Just keep that answer tight in there in your brain. So just keep it there. And today I want to tell you that importing from China actually is not by luck. It's not by luck. It's a process. It's a system. And once you understand the system, as you can see here, the system has 7 steps. And here are the steps that are involved in this. All right, Mr. Aso. Let's see what Mr. Aso is saying. Well, I say custom because in the buying county, delivery county, customs are involved. You're very, very, very correct. Very, very correct, Mr. Aso. Very correct. All right. So let's continue. Everyone keep the answer for a moment. So let's see. Here we have the process for importing from China. First we have product identification, then product identification, then we have finding a reliable supplier, and then cost control, and then cost control, sampling, bulk ordering, quality control, and then shipping, the final one, shipping to your destination. So all of these steps you see, they form a system, and all of them are very important, very important. But the first one is product identification. Why is product identification at the top? Because your importation business does not start when you have the product at your doorstep. Your importation business starts when you make the right decision, meaning you make the right decision to pick the right product. Because the moment you choose the wrong product and then you go through all of the steps in the system, you arrive with millions or thousands of products in your hand that you cannot sell. If you agree with me, you can say yes in the comment section. So choosing the wrong product is the beginning of failure in your importation business. So that's why product identification comes first. So product identification is what we're going to do today. We are going to so product identification is what we are going to focus on for our today's lesson. All right. So like I mentioned, our series is going to be wrapped around one of our clients' success story. We are going to listen to his struggles, his pains, and how he found a way that worked for him. And that way is what we still use for our business, and other entrepreneurs, they use the same way to build long-term businesses. And so I want to introduce you to this person, and that's Mr. Ferdinand. So he will be the person who will talk about his success story throughout our series of this importation lesson. So Mr. Ferdinand, he has been living in the United States. I would say he has been living there for 25 years, and he got tired. He had a good life. His life was going on well, a stable job, and everything very comfortable. But deep down inside Mr. Ferdinand, he is always thinking, I think I want to do my own business. That is what his spirit always tells him. He wanted to do his own business, and one day he just happened, he called me. So he called me and he said, hey Kimbi, I want to start my own business. I want to import from China, but absolutely I have no idea what to import. And I tell you something, this is very common, like among so many clients and people that I know, they will call you and to ask you, hey Kimbi, you're in China, can you tell us what are the products that are good for me to start my business with? I want to start a business, but I want you to tell me which product can I sell right now. So the problem here is most people, they want to start a business, but they get stuck right at the very beginning. And what's that? They get stuck at the point of choosing the right product. So like my friend, so he's asking me, what product do you think I can sell? Now I ask a question in the comment section. Oops. Now, have you ever felt this way, that you wanted to start your own business, but again, in your mind you cannot say exactly what product you want to sell, so you are in doubt. Oh. Yes. So have you ever asked yourself this question? You can type yes in the comment section. Have you ever asked yourself this question? What product should I export? Have you ever thought about this? If you ever did, please type in the comment section. You can type yes in the comment section. Have you ever thought of what product should I import? You have a business idea, you're thinking of doing business, but you do not know the right product for you to import. Have you ever thought about it? Very good, very good. Nalova Bam. Wow, very good. Yes, okay, very good, Mr. Asom, very good. Very good. All right, we give another few seconds for others to reply. All right, Mr. Asom. Okay, in 5 seconds, we continue. Okay, that's great. Okay, so let's continue. So the truth is, a lot of people, they want to start their import business from China. I mean, thousands of people, they want to start importation business, but they all get stuck right at the beginning. And what's that? They get stuck at, what should I choose? What product should I sell? So it's a big problem for most people, or for most beginners who want to start their importation journey. And that's exactly what we are going to fix in our today's lesson. We're going to fix that in today's lesson. So I'm not going to give you theory, I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide. So we're going to take the success story, like I said, from Mr. Ferdinand, and then we're going to elaborate it so you can see exactly how this works. So I want everyone to relax as we dive into our lessons today. So let's have our people already joined, so it's okay. We just continue. We don't wait for others to join. All right. So just like I mentioned, so these are the 7 steps in the importation business. Again, I take a recap while we're waiting in case others will join, they can catch up from here. So we're taking a recap, like these are the 7 steps for the process of importation. You have product identification, you have finding a reliable supplier, cost control, sampling, bulk ordering, quality control, and shipping to your destination. And from all of these, I know, and every successful entrepreneur that I know, they start from this one important one, and that is identifying the right product. So product identification is where every entrepreneur that I know, every successful entrepreneur that I know, they start from here. And yes, So this is what I told my friend after he asked me the question, what should he import? I told my friend something very simple. I said to him, you can start with something that is very, very simple. You don't need to overcomplicate. You don't need to overcomplicate it. You just start with something that you care about. I say start with something that you care about. So start with something that solves a real problem in your community. Because many people or many successful entrepreneurs, they don't just start with random products. They start with products that they care about, like I said, or they start with products that solve a real problem in their community. So I'm saying, with my experience here, you can go into a shop where they are selling maybe tools, and if you ask any question about the tools they are selling, they can give you detail of that tool because they have a mastery of everything they are selling in their shop. So what I'm saying is, what you care about, you will know a lot about it. And if you are selling that product, you have clients that come to you, you have a lot to tell them about that product, and also you can easily strategize with your product because you have a mastery of your product. For example, if someone loves watches, if you're a watch lover, you can tell the difference between maybe a quality watch and a fake watch, even from a distance. And if you really are into decoration or interior decoration, finishing for housing, you can know what good finishing products, you can know what they look like. Or if you're into technology, you can know exactly what gadgets people are using currently, like real time. Now we have trendy gadgets for people doing TikToks, headphones, microphones. You can know exactly what products are trending, and these are opportunities, business opportunities for you. So I always say, start with something that you care about, or start with something that solves a real problem that you see in your community. So and another big mistake that I see, it's very common with beginners. You see, most of the time, they fall in the trap of thinking, I want to import what I like and not what the market really needs. This is a big problem, and it's a trap for most beginners. I say you cannot say I like luxurious products and I want to start selling luxury products to people who are struggling to pay their bills. Can that happen? No, you cannot do that. So you have to check your local reality, check your market correctly, check your local community or your local reality, then you adapt to it and you get a product that can adapt to the situation in your local community. Yes, then you adapt to your local community before you engage in your business. So I want to ask a question now in the comment section. Have you ever bought a product that you think, this product is so nice, I love this product so much, you love it, you love it so much, but you are surprised that when other people see, they even don't care about it, they have no value for what you like so much. So if you ever experience that, you can also type in the comment section and say yes. Have you ever bought a product you really cherish so much, and you were expecting everyone to be wowing about your product, but at the end, just for you to realize that people don't even care about it? A same leader. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yes, I was asking. You can raise your hand if you've ever bought a product that you personally liked so much, but just for you to realize that no one really wanted this product. Please be honest in the comment section and type a reply. Okay, in 5 seconds, we continue if there is no other reply. Thank you so much, Mr. Esenleda. Very good. All right, so here's the thing. So I told Mr. Ferdinand, don't look at what other people, don't say, I see my friend doing this business. He's doing well in this business. Look, okay, Lay joining. Okay, you're welcome, Lay. Okay, so I said, look around your community and look for problems, and then you offer solutions to those problems. So Mr. Ferdinand, my friend, this is what he did. He went around, looked in his community, and he checked. This is what he noticed. He noticed that he noticed power cuts first. He noticed that in his community we have almost every day we have power cuts causing fruits and vegetables to get bad easily. And also he noticed that local technicians or local workers, they don't have tools to scale their work, for better productivity. And I told him, look at these problems that you have noticed in your community. That right there, that is the opportunity for you to do your business. And at the end of the day, you remember, you are not selling products, you are selling solution. Yes. So at the end of the day, you realize that you're not just selling, so you're not selling products, you are offering solutions to people, and so that's exactly how he went into his community. He took his time, and then he found a problem in his community, which were solar power cuts, workers with no tools, and then also he found high waste of produce. Maybe mothers in the rural areas producing, let's say, a lot of tomato from the farm, and they don't have the means of transportation from their farms right up to the city center. So at the end, all of these products, they will waste in their farm. So he found out that he can do or offer solutions with food processing machineries to reduce waste product. Now, as you can see here, we have, for example, you have power cuts. You can offer solution. The solution to power cuts, you can offer maybe solar panels and solar products. These are solutions that you are selling. You see, these are products that you are selling, and they offer solutions to this problem. Garbage disposal, like those who mentioned that in their cities they have a lot of garbage. You can sell recycling machinery or recycling tools. These are solutions that you are offering to the garbage issue in your urban city. And also food processing machinery. You see, these machineries, they can process all of this produce that comes from the farm instead of wasting them. So you're offering solutions at the end and not just selling products. You should always think about this way, because the moment you switch your mind from selling products to offering solution, everything in your business starts to change. And then I asked my friend another important question for him. You want to import from China, but again, who exactly are your customers? Is your customer maybe a mother? Is your customer maybe a business person? Or your customer is a technician? You have to think about your customers clearly, because once you know them, you stop guessing. You stop guessing in your business, and you start planning carefully. So I want us here to take a second and look around our community, look around our street, and type some of the problems that we see in our streets or in our communities very often, that are very common. Someone is joining. Eddie, you're welcome. Mr. Eddie, you're welcome. Mr. Eddie, you're welcome. Can you tell us where you are viewing from? Where are you viewing from, Mr. Eddie? You're welcome. Okay, Mr. Eddie, we started already, so you continue with us. Let's just continue. All right, so I was saying you should look in your community. Now you can do this, maybe you write it on a piece of paper and then you say what are the problems or the challenges that you see that are very common in your community. And then you can look back at that problem, take your time, look critically. Very good. Fear of taking risks and lack of orientation. Very, very powerful one. Let me show that. Fear of taking risk and lack of orientation. Very important. Thank you, Mr. I don't know if it's Mr. Thank you, Eisen Leder. Thank you for that. That's a very powerful one. Very good. So you look critically now at this issue, and then you can think about it. Think about it. How can this issue be resolved in your community? How can the issue be resolved? You can yes, how can this issue be resolved in the community? Okay, if there's no other reply, then we have to move on. Let's move on. Okay, so I want everyone there is something that you as a person that you can do, that you can do more than every other person. That one unique thing. I want you to maybe write down just one thing that you can do better than average people. It could be maybe braiding hair, maybe building houses or taking care of children or farming. You can do it better than other people. I want to see that in the comment section. What can you do better than most average people? Like I said, it could be maybe let's say a cook. All right, you can do it better than others. So what can you do better than average people? Something that you have good skills or you have good talent on that. All right, another 5 seconds for that. If we are not getting any answer, we have to move on. Okay, so you see that thing, the reason for this question is that thing you can do better than other people. That can always be your starting point. Sometimes you're thinking you don't know where to start, but you can start with your CV. Carpentry is my job. So very good. Okay, sir, that's good. So if you don't know where to start, we can start with your CV. You can start with what you already know. You can start with your skills, because that experience, that skill you have, that is your superpower. That's where you can begin your business, and Taking care of children. All right, that's great. Thank you, madam. This is a very powerful one. Taking care of children. All right. All right, so that skill you have, that thing you can do uniquely, that is something that that's where you can start from. You can do, all right. So, like you see here, I always say this way. I advise people, for example, if you're a mechanic, you already have the experience with cars, with spare parts, and tools like that. So I will always recommend that you can start with the spare part business or the tool business. Or if someone is a dentist by profession or a medical doctor, I always recommend that you can start with doing business like medical equipment or medical tools, something like that. Or if you're a makeup artist, you can start importing beauty products, skincare, and stuff, because you already have that experience, and your experience is your superpower. All right, we can keep typing more of our experiences in the comment section. All right, if no one is coming up, let's continue. So here we have the three simple rules for you to start your business, and you don't have to. Another thing, you don't have to try to be very creative. You have to reinvent something, because almost every business, hairdressers, wow, that's good, that's good. So maybe you can start selling materials or things related to hairdressing. If you don't know exactly where to start, or you want to do your business and you don't know how to start, all right, I always recommend that way. Okay, so here's the part that is very interesting to me. Every business idea that I think or you think has been done already by someone. I think, yes, all the business ideas. So what you can only do now is maybe you look at what is trendy, what is working already, and then you can adapt it to your own liking, and then you can do your business from there. So you don't have to be overthinking or trying to do something or invent something new. Like, so you can always adapt, look what is trendy, adapt it to your own business, and then it's ready and set for you to go. And at the end of this, when you adapt, you use your own experience. That's why I'm saying your experience is your superpower. You adapt and you use your experience, and then you're ready for your business. So, like I said, uh, these are some of the rules that I always recommend for people to follow. The rules are, you just have to start small in your business, and you don't have to go so big. Like when I talk with my friend, I say Mr. Ferdinand, he at that time when we were talking, he did not have a big budget, he did not have a very fancy website. So I told him, you have to just start small, don't make it complex. Test your products, and you can sell on your WhatsApp, in your WhatsApp groups, or you can use easy ads and very cheap ads like WhatsApp ads, Facebook ads, and you test your products before you sell also in your own local community, and see if the people in your local community are responding positively to your products. And if that is good, then you can scale higher. But first, you have to start small, test your products, sell in your local community before you scale your business. Okay. Madam SM Leda is saying that her profession or her skill is hairdressing. That's very good. So what I'm saying here is you don't have to wait for you to have everything prepared or waiting for the right time and the right budget before you engage in your business. If you want to wait for that right time in your business, you might end up not engaging in your business. So just start small, test with your close people, maybe friends, people in your community, and then if it's good, you can expand your business and keep moving that way. And so now this is my friend Mr. Ferdinand. Fast forward all of this information that we shared together, like 1 year later, I met him again. Mr. Ferdinand now at this particular moment, he had something very powerful in business. You know, he had his own business running. He did not become a millionaire overnight. He had his own business running and he was making his own money right now. And also at the same time, he was helping his community and he was in control. He felt so good in his business at this time. And that is this is the point where yes, madam. Everything Rebecca is asking if there will be time for questions. Yes, we took so long to start this class, so it has lasted more than we expected. So, yes, but we are going to have question and answering session. So yes, he became a millionaire and now he has his own business, all because he mastered one thing, and that was the art of product identification. So we go back to say, when you master your product identification, you start to control your business. And here is something that most people okay, noted. Here is something that most people always worry about. They always think that Chinese products are of very low quality. And I want to say something here today. Like Chinese products, they have different grades. You know, they have different grades. Let's say you have the low grade, the medium grade, and the top quality grade. So every grade is targeting a market. And for most of our business people, I think when they come here, they try to compare the prices and how to sell their products back home. And if they buy or if they purchase for the higher prices, they might not make their profit, or the people who are there to buy their products are very limited to buy very high quality. So very often they tend to buy the low grade Chinese products. And that's why in most African countries, we always see or we always identify Chinese products as low quality product. But in the reality on ground, that is not the case. So you must always know what grade of product that do you want, what grade of product you try or you want to sell in your own local community. And now it's your turn. You know, now it's your turn. The truth is, most people that have watched this lesson today, you know, they'll get inspired, you know, after watching, but at the end they will not use this information that I have shared today. So some will take action and some will just sit there and wait. And I don't want you to be that person that will wait. I want you to start looking for products. You start looking around your community or search on your phone to see what are some of the problems that are facing your community. What are some of the solutions that you can offer to the problems in your community? So now it's your turn, and it's your turn for you to start now. Do this and take the action so you can solve the problems in your community. So there are opportunities everywhere right now, especially in growing economies like in Africa. The problem is, or the question is, are you ready to take the action? All right, we come to the end of our today's lesson, and I say for next lesson we'll be talking about how to find a reliable and trustworthy supplier from China, and we are going to learn also how to use Alibaba, Iwugo, and Made in China. These are top sourcing platforms from China. So we're going to teach you how to use this platform and to source safely and to source confidently from China. All right, so I think we come to the end of our today's lesson, and it's a time for you to ask any question about our lesson for today. If you have any question, you can go ahead and ask right now. Question time. I'm waiting for questions. I will be here and waiting for you to ask your questions about the lessons about our today's lesson.
risk.